Hi guys, it's just gone 1 p.m. here in London. We'll have a quick look over the markets as we go through the first trading day of the week. We've got pound here, cable, US volume starting to come in as we potentially break lower here, pound against the dollar. Just below Friday's low coming in, I would say just below the low that we had on the 15th, which is pretty key, especially if we close the hour below here, which we're looking like we can do. I wouldn't be surprised to see pound just push a bit lower down with Friday and Thursday's double bottom in picture. We couldn't get above that zone. If you remember from last week, around 125, it just couldn't quite get above that area on Friday. We closed below it, and since then it's drifted down. The dollar stronger across the board. The euro, albeit down, not massively. You'd imagine, looking at this whole zone, and I was looking at this on a daily chart last night, and really it's a wait and see for the euro. For me, it's we've got to wait and see if we can get below last week's lows, and I mean the high of this week is Friday's high as well. It has to get above that. So for the euro, it's I'd be tempted to say these are the three levels I'd be interested in. The short below the low that we had back on the 20th of Feb, but long if we can get above last week's highs. And then really you've got a midpoint there where you'd be bullish towards or bearish to below if already in a trade. But at the moment the euro seems relatively range bound in that level, but if anything you'd be happy to be short. Oil has been up and down. It's going to be a tricky one. The May contract is obviously trading below $15. The June contract, the most populated one, trading at some points $10 above that. So this is the main contract to be focusing on. Just hit $22 a barrel. We have broken that Asian session low this morning, so keep an eye on that around 22.70, 71 for an area of resistance should we come back to test that level. For me, I don't think we can really get long this market unless at the moment anyway we get above 24.50, and with the contract rollover officially taking place on Wednesday, it might be prudent just to hold off looking to get in this market until that. S&P has come under pressure, but it does look like we found a bit of support on this level from Friday. You see here, or Thursday I should say, where we pushed higher into the close. That'll be pretty important. From the last few videos we've done, for me this market is all about that trend channel that I'll put on. So if we stay above there, you've got to be happy being long. At the moment it's stuck between these levels here, the low the 2nd of March, but also that trend channel low. So for me, a wait and see. Intraday for the remainder of the session, this is an area the bulls are going to want to defend. The bears will want to hold, make sure 28.20 holds. So we're in a bit of a zone now where it's worth holding off and waiting to see what happens. You've got cash open in just over an hour. I don't think there's much harm in just waiting for that to come about before looking to get in. And remember, only the first day, so we haven't got those weekly ranges in. I don't think there's much harm in just sort of sitting on your hands until the rest of the session and day unfolds.